Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Inside NHSTRA. I'm Mark Beaudry. That's Kevin Brown, Bob Williams, Ben Bazowski. What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, congratulations, Bob.
Thanks.
Yeah, ditching us for a couple weeks. What's
going
going on?
He's got to work on his
Daddy Bob over
He's got
here.
to work on his dad bod.
Yeah, it's coming soon. I got all the pointers from Kevin what to do.
That's it, buddy. I got you filled in right there. Just bring that pizza with you. You'll be good to go.
Is that different pizza? It's not marked today.
No, new boxes apparently.
Oh, jeez.
We all like a new box.
He's poisoning
That's
us.
what she
That's
said.
what he's doing.
What's that?
He's poisoning us. That's what he's doing.
I haven't had any yet today, so I'm going to bring the rest. I always bring it home, though.
You do.
Oh, wow. So what's new? We had Claremont finished out its season the other day. I got the list of winners right there.
They lucked out. What a beautiful day to go racing.
That was a beautiful.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous. I was watching Race Monitor, seeing who won while I was up in New York.
I was watching Race Monitor too.
I was as well.
Thought you were going.
You were in the parking lot watching Race Monitor.
I wasn't.
was.
So I pulled
Well,
in. I
you got
pulled into the
scared.
pit. I
You got
pulled into the
scared.
pits. I counted the mini stocks. There was more than 4, so I turned around and left.
Holy crap.
Holy crap, there was more than 4.
Oh,
Exactly.
And just want to give a congratulations to Gordon Farnham. He finally won a race at Claremont this year. It took him all year, and for me not to show up to win. So
You ready? What's up, Gordon? So the full-size Enduros, we have Richie Johnson, Drake Nelson, and Billy McCarthy. 4-cylinder Enduros, Matt Goffin, Joe Kendall, Shane Labraney. Dwarf cars, some guy named Justin Harris.
Horace.
Justin Harris, Cody Hodgson, and Zig Gino. Congrats, Zig. That's is that his first podium in the dwarfs?
I'm not 100% sure. I think so, but don't quote me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let me get you to pull that mic just a little bit away from your face. We're getting Bob's.
You're
Like,
Bob's way too intense for that microphone. Look at him.
Bob has a tendency to wander away from the mic, and people were saying they couldn't hear him, so we give him a headset. Now he's like,
no, I breathe like a fat person.
Now he looks like a spotter for the Cup Series. Look at him.
I breathe like that every day.
Well, now I'm just trying to get close to the mic that's not here anymore.
I know. Now you'll actually lean forward.
Lean back.
6
Bob.
shooters, we have
just kick
Steve
back and
Miller
relax.
Sr., Zach Washburn, Steve Miller Jr., Pure Stocks, Cody Sabins, Travis Sykes, Chris Conroy. Mini Stocks, the aforementioned Gordon Farnham, Louis Mayer, Jacob Ream. Street Stocks, we owe somebody a shirt.
I got you, Brandon. I got you.
Brandon Gray, hometown car, won the Open.
That's your
Justin
car, too.
Harris and Joe Tatro.
Congratulations, Justin. Nice run on his maiden voyage.
Yeah, he seemed like he had some fun with
Hey,
that.
that was a good race. I mean,
Yeah, it's probably wicked illegal, big motor.
Oh yeah.
It was an open show, so it don't matter.
Especially that thing sitting there was just like, oh my god.
That's a slick-looking car, though.
That
love
is
that
cool
thing.
looking. It reminds me of my dad's old Act late model he used to have back in the day.
There's nothing better than seeing a street stock on an open trailer.
Justin lucked that. I was supposed to go look at that car too, and I just got wicked busy. I never got a chance. When Joe.
Is that the excuse you're gonna go with?
No, Joe had it. I talked. You can ask Joe. I talked to him about it. I just got tied up. I haven't been able to get over there.
Bullshit.
And then I swear I was, and then Justin snagged it up. But
You want to try again?
no, I had seller's remorse on Monday morning. Ask Sean. I've told him this, but I'm a man of my word. I took
Maybe
this
just
deposit.
drive another one first
Yeah.
and realize you're just not good at it.
I already realized I'm not good at it, but if I'm going to smash something up, I'd rather smash up my own stuff than somebody else's. You know?
Hey, you know what? I'm pretty sure Jimmy Renford has one of my old street stocks. You can drive that thing.
He's
I
got
don't
a
want- I
bunch
don't-
I saw
the
for
My old
sale
red,
the other
my
day.
old red one.
I want the one. I already said this. I want the one Max drives. That one's really
Dude, that's his old outlaw car.
whatever it is. It's
Yeah,
fast.
that thing, I don't care what anybody says. That is not an outlaw. It might have been an outlaw, but it's not an outlaw. It's still got a metric car frame on it.
Yeah, he's got.
So my outlaw had a Camaro snout on it.
Yeah, and it wasn't fast.
So didn't
'Cause I
Bobby.
couldn't drive.
So didn't Bobby Webb's wheelman car. Look at that thing.
Oh
That ain't a street stock.
I was actually hanging out at Ben's earlier in his sim. So we got a little bit of stuff going on with the iRacing that we're going to start doing.
How'd you fit in it?
Barely.
Did you Vaseline your size up,
So-
and squeeze you in.
You got to kind of go in like
You got to kind of go in sideways
Pop
and then
yourself in.
lock in like this.
Ben,
So-
you got one of those fancy ones with like the roll cage and.
Hold on. Let me get to there.
All right.
Go
So
ahead.
I have a really high-tech one. Ben's seen it. It's basically a Logitech G920 onto my computer desk with my monitor.
That's what I have.
And it's pretty slick, works pretty good. I go to Ben's house. He's got a full motion, full direct drive rig. Like I get in it and I sit in it, and then he hits a button and it lifts up and it goes, woo. And I was like,
Rich kid
oh my
problems.
God. So I was out
Can I-
racing around.
Can I get it on like my phone?
Yeah, you get an app.
Somebody asked that on the post the other day. He's like, "Can I race this on my phone?" I'm like, I don't know how to answer that.
You could try, but I don't think you would do
No.
very good.
Do they have mini stocks?
No.
No, they
nobody
have
has
some
any-
stuff you could make work.
They got a Porsche, I think.
Do they have front wheel drives?
Yeah, that's what Ben specializes in.
Is that more like Fun World?
It's more like Fun World.
Yeah.
Mel's
I know all that
Tee
stuff.
Cruising
Yeah.
USA?
Yeah.
So since we
Oh,
got
Cruising USA.
we got quite a few people in audience, so let's talk about it. So this weekend, I was thinking, let's have some fun. We have the Snowball Derby Sunday, so we're all pulling for DG. Let's be honest.
Let's go, buddy.
So I was thinking, what can we do?
He needs a win.
He does.
So
Yes.
on Saturday, we are going to have the Snowman Derby.
I like it. That's a
So
fantastic logo. By
That
the way.
is awesome.
for no reason, we'll be running super late models at Five Flag Speedway at 2 in the afternoon on iRacing. Look for the NHSTRA league if you're not in it. And we're just going to have some fun. Colton's going to help me out figuring out how to do this.
And
And
I know Colton's going to give me heat, but I do have my daughter's recital at 10. I'm going to try to make it. I'm going to try.
You have a sim rig?
I know. I got the Mark Beaudry setup.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we are going to. I mean, it's not going to be. It's not going to be anything massive. It's just going to be us having some fun.
Yeah.
I'll get it logged up this week. It'll be up there, and we're just going to do the Snowman Derby.
You'll hear me cursing and swearing because I'm not that good at it, but whatever.
I unhooked his microphone, so you will not hear Ben. He'll hear us. You just won't hear him.
Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome,
Appreciate it.
buddy. That's what I'm here for.
Ugh.
So, I think just moving forward, I think instead of getting into a full-on like bunch of seasons for now, let's just have some fun weekly races.
Well, if anything, you can use it to just kind of, work out the bugs and all that other
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
and then
yeah. That's
figure
what
out
we're
stuff.
gonna do, and then we're gonna launch the original Wheelman Street Stock Series.
All of it.
Kevin doesn't know about this yet. Kevin, you are now sponsoring the original Wheelman Street Stock Series for NHSTRA on iRacing.
And every time
Thank you.
someone wins, you get them a sweatshirt or a T-shirt and a free load of gravel.
Bucks. I heard it's $600.
I'll go with the T-shirt on it. Yeah.
And listen, they're already ahead of you. Free Wheelman shirts for winners.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I think that's cool.
And,
Throw it in.
and how about for the championship? Whoever wins it gets a free triaxle load of whatever they want.
That's too much.
Come
I don't-
on.
Nobody. That's the thing. But nobody really needs a triaxle load
Exactly.
of crushed stone.
I do.
I mean, I could always use
You're
it.
gonna need sand for the kids' playpen now. That's about it for the
I need
sand.
to borrow your mini track hose. What I need to do
You
because
can,
I gotta
you can take that anytime you want.
I gotta rip down that wall on the side of my driveway. That was like falling
Oh,
over.
God, yeah, that thing.
The hazard.
It's now getting to the point where the oil guy doesn't want to walk by
I
to
don't
fill my
blame him.
tank out back, and it's not even that tall, but it is what it is. We're thinking fixed setups just to have some fun.
Yeah,
Keep
that's
it-
the way to
keep
do
it
it. Yeah, fix setups, keep it nice and simple.
Fixed setups, super late models, 5 Flag Speedway, 2 o'clock, and I think we're going to do it. As many people as want to enter it because we're going to do open practice and qualifiers, I believe, and then we're going to take 26 to race with. I think.
B
That's-
main. You have a B main to it or what?
I don't know if you can. I don't know how.
We should just call it the Ben Main.
Colton Martin is my hero with iRacing. He is going to
Thanks,
help
Bob.
me behind the scenes. So
Why don't we call it the Ben Bob main?
I've never been in a
Ben-
main.
Ben Bob Brown.
I've actually technically never been in a B main either because I never made it that far.
I have.
who finished second to B main this year?
I have.
What?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You did. That was actually
That was a good race.
that was an awesome race.
That was an
B-main-
awesome
B-
race.
B-
Him
B-main
and
Brown.
Hayden, right? Was it you and Hayden that were really
Yeah,
good?
Grenier. Yeah.
You guys put on a show.
You know what's funny? The backtrack in the practice, I was going around Hayden on the outside in practice, and he kind of came out of two a little hot, almost clipped me in the wall, and they came over and apologized. I said, "Oh, let's hope this doesn't happen in the race." He drove a heck of a race that race. He did an amazing job. Never once.
You guys were clean as hell.
No
You were racing side by side.
Kevin wore it right out.
That's it, man. I came to race. I came to put on a show. Were you happy, Bob?
I loved
All
it.
right.
You took the
I
new
was-
right off those tires.
I
It
was-
was the
I
first
was-
5 laps.
I was
I'm
sitting
there
at
to
the
race.
I was sitting at the track entrance, like turn 2, and this guy was like had to be an inch from the wall. I'm like, man, he really wants this.
He's my hero because every time I try and do that, I bounce it off the wall.
I've done that a few times. Don't
Kevin
worry.
pulled into the pits and he had a solid stream coming out straight in the air from
No,
overheating the car.
So that was, I told him, I said, we weren't even going to go for the feature. I knew we weren't going. The car ran hot. That's why I was on the outside. I couldn't stay behind him. It kept getting hot. But anywho, so let's move on from that. But yeah, I look forward. This is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's a great idea.
We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
it gets the races, out there, and It's gonna be. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it's a great. Who came up with the idea? Was it Colton or you? Or
For the series, I did. I sent Ben a
did you?
message a couple weeks ago. I was like, we should do this, and he's like, let's do it.
yeah.
And it's just trying to figure out. So like, I spent
This
a
is
lot
when
of time.
the little kids are gonna kick our ass.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm working on
dominated by a
some-
12-year-old.
We are.
So I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes. I spent like an hour on the phone with iRacing today, so I'm trying to do some cool stuff. So
Like
Yeah,
it?
but bear in mind, you were also trying to get me to
give me your rig.
have him to scan the tracks. I'm like, seriously? No.
I'm working on that still.
Oh God.
What are you trying to scan, Hudson?
I'm trying to scan all four national
He
tracks.
wants me to get all 4 tracks scanned.
Does that cost the?
It
track
certainly
owner?
does.
Oh yeah, it costs the tracks big time.
Does it really?
But the way when I talked to them today, I said to them, like, listen, if you have new scan technology, because iRacing, for people that don't know, is actually based right around it's right in Chelmsford, so it's like 2.2 miles from my house.
Don't add any grip to Lee. Just leave Lee the way it is. No grip.
So I in the email when I was talking to them, and then when I talked to them on the phone, I was like, listen, like if you have new scan technology you need to try out, why run to one of these tracks? They said Hudson Speedway is 9 minutes away from your guys' office. Let me know. I said, I'll open up the gate and let you in. We'll just scan it and we'll figure it out. So
I like it.
I would love to have these
Yeah,
tracks
what'd they
scanned.
say?
We'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean-
calm down, Ben.
What? Take a deep breath.
So is this in place of the go-kart race?
The go-kart race, I can't figure out. All these places, as people said, don't want to work with a big
No.
group of racers.
I think it would
I
cost.
think they're afraid of race car drivers coming in and having a big thing.
I think it would cost less money just to buy go karts and make a track in my backyard.
I like that idea.
Hey, I have the excavator. I got the bulldozer. Let's do this.
Apparently, I got the gravel.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's got the
Hey,
gravel.
Hey, we need clay.
Yeah, we need.
I got plenty of clay. I got one pit that's got a ton of clay in it. We're good.
Perfect. That's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need like 10 or 20
More money.
truckloads of that.
A clay track.
Espinette says
How much fun
Hudson's
would that be?
pavement would
Oh my
break
God, that'd be
their
awesome.
computer
That'd be
thingies.
awesome.
This is true.
And there'd be ruined go karts
We
everywhere.
would. It would. Yeah, we'd have to buy those fun carts with the bumpers all the way around them.
Well, I could just put like plastic spring bumpers around all
There
of
you
them
go.
too, so we just like bounce off
You know,
each other.
of, you know, of course, you mentioned this as soon as I sell my go karts.
Oh,
yeah,
you sold
you
those?
can't use yours.
Why not? Well, they're gone
You're
anyway.
a cheater.
No, I'm not. Where's the rule book, Bob?
Oh, I'm gonna make one.
Oh yeah, sure you will.
Ben can't do anything.
Oh, sweet, thanks.
I'll show everybody this off my phone because I'm super prepared today. The
Take your time.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Nice shirt, by the way.
let's pull that one down. Let's see.
Oh,
The bus is here,
The
guys.
bleep bus.
The bus is here. So we have it.
So are we taking the potty cam out from downstairs and we're gonna put it in the bus?
I was thinking about it. I might buy another.
Good idea. Good
Listen
idea.
to this guy.
I mean, you got the brothel, you got the potty cam. I figured you got the bus now. You're just a full-fledged. Can't even go
Maybe
there.
everybody could step up here. Emily Miller just says, tell Kevin that she'll donate her free load of gravel to it.
She's got one coming. I told her Billy Clement's going to deliver it because he's real fast.
Oh,
Speaking of that, that's where I was at. That's why I couldn't go to Claremont. Billy Clement Jr. He's one of the coaches for Londonderry. So I went to the state championship game on Saturday.
Hey, so I was thinking about
boy.
this whole.
That's where everything goes bad,
right
right there.
All right.
No,
Bob-
this I
Bob-
think
Bob was
this
thinking.
is something pretty good.
Okay.
So last year I went to Freedom Factory.
All right, what's this
and-
gonna cost me?
No, no. So I talked to my girlfriend, and I am going to go to Freedom Factory again this year. I think I may have a better chance this year. I got a lot of bugs worked on my car, anyways. But I'm thinking
Well,
about.
Parkins isn't going, so he won't put you in the wall.
Yeah, thank God. So I'm thinking about putting, some big inside NHSTRA or Hudson Speedway or something stickers on it because there's no, there's no more mini stock tour. So I'm going to be probably one of the only guys going down that can,
That knows how to drive.
that's representing us, New
Us.
Hampshire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing something like that.
Big rap.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
That'd be
something on
cool.
it because I'm gonna go to win this year.
I like that.
I'm excited to see.
I'm
Me
going
too.
to win. Perkins
if-
Perkins put a post up on Facebook the other day. He is trying to get funds together to go.
Is anybody else going? Any other your mini stock friends going down?
I know Gordon will be a little coward again. He won't go.
Oh, my God.
Andrew Harmon will probably wait till the day before we have to leave to pull his mini stock out of the woods.
Do you know anyone that I could fit my fat, slender ass into one?
Yeah, I got two.
You got two.
I got two.
Wait, what's the second one?
I got tricks.
Oh, Jesus.
So, and John Foltz will be going.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some representation.
Yep.
Sweet.
John, obviously, what did he make 4 laps last year?
Cole Littlewood says he may be going down.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cole, if you're going, change the transmission.
No to Cole.
Who's messaging?
That's not me, is it?
Colton's giving me advice for the iRacing stuff at the same time.
Jesus.
I don't know how to shut that off on my stupid computer. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Oh, well.
But yeah, I guess they're having this year. They're doing mini stocks and the Crown Vic race.
Oh, those Crown Vic races are getting popular.
I like those.
Yeah, those are getting popular.
Isn't like Ross Chastain's brother or something? Didn't he make one? Or
Yes,
cousin
I
or
think I
something?
saw
There's a
that.
bunch of like famous people that go and race them. That's why this year I wanted to try to bring 2 cars down and see if I can get.
Did you guys see? I think it was Bristol.
Hey, I
Did you see
know where there's a Crown Vic I can get for like $400.
Did you see that Haley Deegan crash when she was in the Crown Vic race at Bristol?
No.
Oh, I think she was going for the lead and she pounded the wall.
They're all
hard.
his Crown Vics. They're all Cletus's.
Yes.
Oh, you don't bring your own?
No, you drive his.
He has someone come and he puts roll cages in all of them, puts Nitto tires in all of them, and nitrous in all of them.
How do I get signed up?
So that's what I'm saying. If that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So Bob Guptill last year, he brought the mini stock tour into this event. So it was the National Compact Series. It was the I forget what the other. There's another mini stock series that was in it, and the Northeast Mini Stock Tour.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if we get involved in this and bring in the NHSTRA thing, maybe we can get the head of NHSTRA in a Crown Vic,
That'd be cool.
which
That'd be
would be pretty
awesome.
cool.
FYI, Gordon Farnham says he's got a mini stock you'll fit right in if you want it.
Yeah, that thing is slow, so he only wins when Bob's not there.
He said Louis got second with it. I don't know if Louis did, but Louis
Which
drove it,
cars?
so.
Your white one or your black one?
You don't want either of his.
Bob, tell us how you really feel about
Jesus.
Gordon's cars.
Oh.
No, I have no problem with Gordon. I just him and Nick Hool aren't good friends.
Of yours or to each other?
Each other.
Oh, that's not good.
Camshafts, touchy subject.
Touchy subjects.
I did see that this week.
I'm horrible in front wheel drive. That's Bob.
No, he's yeah, he is. But I think honestly, like this Crown Vic thing could be something cool because
I want to see Ben in it.
I think he would
Yeah.
because he loves rear wheel drive and a Crown Vic with nitrous he would love. I think.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
love
you
nitrous.
guys know who the Heavy D Sparks guy is?
Yes.
Yeah.
He took one of Cletus's a couple years ago and like almost got his butt kicked by everybody there because he took out half the field and then drove around and blew donuts in the
Yeah.
infield.
So
with
when
it,
we were there last year, there's just a huge row of Crown Vics.
So was this at the Freedom Factory
Yeah.
that
So-
weekend? Yeah.
So this year they're doing mini stocks and the
Crown Vics.
Crown Vic, what they call it, like an event or something.
Yeah.
Where the hell does he get all these Crown Vics
But it's
from?
crazy. They all have
you know how many
nitrous.
are out there?
I mean, apparently a lot because
He's
he's buying.
YouTube famous, so he can probably say, "Hey, anyone got a Crown Vic?"
Well, I'll
and
tell
they
you,
message him.
what a great car to pick to have is like that smash up, crash him fast. You know, like it's a good V8, big bulky, beefy car. That's like they're all cop cars too. They all got the.
Well, that's why
the
now they don't
performance
run
package.
those
That's what
anymore.
I'm
There's
saying.
a
It's
ton of them out
great,
there.
Great choice of a car.
And I love the fact he puts nitrous in all of them.
Yeah, that is cool.
I didn't
You
know
know,
that.
honestly, you know what I'd like to try and find is like the newer Chevy Caprices they did for a couple years because they have like LS1 motors that are all-wheel drive.
Yeah, but you know when they run out of Crown Vics,
He's already trying to cheat. He wants to bring a
Chevy.
Caprice
No,
and
I'm
stuff.
just saying if they ever do, that'd be cool to make something out of those.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Oh.
so I did message the guy Drew on that has the National Compact Series.
Listen, you're gonna give Mark a coronary if you keep throwing that phone down on this table.
I'm just getting you
seriously.
all. I'm putting you all in.
We need to get
headsets
him a
next
little
week.
pillow. Got to give him like a little fluff
Sorry.
pillow right here.
But I did message him because it would be cool to be able to bring that into the. I don't
Yeah.
know what
It's a great idea.
it was
really is.
involved in it, but it's just at the end of
Dude,
the
you're
day.
the guy that sponsors. You're the only track in America sponsoring Xfinity cars, truck series. I mean, they should know who you are. I think if you go,
No.
I think if he goes down
they
there,
don't.
wrap that thing in, Hudson.
I'm calling Freedom Factory this week.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you should have some pull.
And they're honestly
I don't see Five Flags. Nothing against Five Flags, but I don't see them on any Xfinity cars or.
Because they're
Kyle Busch
smart. They
trucks.
kept their money in their bank.
This is true.
account.
Thank God we have a dumb track owner. This is a really,
Exactly.
really helpful
There's-
thing.
In chat, we're hearing. Remember how we had Biden on someone's car last year, Perkins' car? So we used that body. We put Ben's head on it and put it on your car.
What? Just put Ben sucks.
No, but we use that caricature, but
F-
put your
is it-
head on
oh,
it. That was
F-
awesome.
We'll do
I'm down with that.
We'll do FBB instead of FJB. FBB.
Ben Pazowski.
What?
Why not?
No, but he can't. No.
I'm kidding.
But honestly, like I was saying though, I think it would be really cool if we could get Ben in one of the Crown Vics. I
That
think
would
he would.
be
I think
awesome.
he would have an
I'd
absolute
rock
blast
that
on
all day long.
Would you do that? Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be fun.
Ask him. I don't like to let off at all.
This,
I would absolutely
honestly-
kill for a race like that up here for a special event at some point. I would
Well,
kill for
this
that.
is what last year I wanted to go so bad so I can like meet Cletus and say, hey man, I own a couple tracks up north. If you want to do something up there, let's do something. But I was.
But that's
in
what's
prison.
cool about this. So when they do the Crown Vic races,
What did you say?
He said he was in
I was
prison.
in prison.
when they do the Crown Vic races, all these other YouTubers and this and that and race car drivers and everybody comes and they race these Crown Vics with Cletus.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if we can get our name into that and bring something like that this way,
That'd be fun.
the amount of
I'm-
cars
I'm
that they
totally
get,
down.
you know what I mean? Last year they had 68 mini stocks. This year they're expecting 150. So it's like,
How many start like the main race, like the A main?
I think they started 30 last year.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Didn't all the New Hampshire guys start? That didn't get wrecked.
Except for Harmon, he didn't start. that.
Harmon didn't.
Harmon did, but he would have. He had car failure.
Harmon would have, but
Harmon's
his
car was fast.
throttle cable bracket.
Yes,
The fancy one.
like
Fancy one. No, but honestly, and like I said, all of us New Hampshire guys were all out card. I'm telling you right now,
Oh yeah.
we were all out card.
Is there anybody out here in the group that has a car that's not out that could outcar them? 'Cause I feel like there's a wide variety of these mini stocks from
Well, the only
something
pro-
like
a
something
lot-
like yours.
a
I'm
lot
not,
of 'em
and I'm
are-
not putting your car down, Bob, but something like yours versus something out there that's maybe a micro pro stock.
So, I don't know. It's not that I mean, I think my car itself isn't out card, but the way that the setup was, you know what I mean? There were some cars that were 1,800 pounds there, you know what I mean? And the motor rule just wasn't there. The width rule wasn't there. It was very vague.
Well,
And-
you got a big motor lying around, don't you? You can
Yeah.
borrow one of Harmon's.
Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna have something this year. I'll tell you that much. I'm not going there what I had last year. I'll tell
That's
you
it.
that.
Because I remember, didn't you have like a B20 with like 400 horsepower or something?
Harmon blew that up at Star.
Oh, okay. Of course, Harmon blew it up.
oh,
Somebody cut his radiator. Someone cut the radiator hose in the pits.
really?
Yep, with a knife. 100%.
What is wrong with people?
Harmon was fast too. He was fast. I mean, he should have been.
I'm seeing here. Make Lee Freedom Factory of the North. Lee needs a Crown Vic race once a year. That's
So
Hey, the people
that's
are
what I'm
speaking,
saying. Like
man.
Lee Speedway is somewhere where
Get
they
me
could go.
drunk enough, and it might happen.
guys just follow Ben around.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, but
I'm gonna text him once a
Bob's on
day
something.
on
I think
this.
Lee is if you're gonna do something like that up here, Lee's the place where I think you could draw. And I think you're right. I think you need to get that YouTube personality, Cletus, someone like that. You get them involved in it, and I think that could be a really, really good marketing
Oh, I agree 100%.
objective. For
My
the tracks.
my wheels are turning, and I will be working on
That's
it.
what I'm saying. So like me going to Freedom Factory, there's like I said, there's no more mini stock tour, so there's no one promoting this side. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
Bob, I told you before, you need to make a tour.
I know.
You need to do it.
Yeah, Bob.
I need to win.
Bob's
I need
National
to
Mini
win
Stocks.
Freedom Factory.
Yeah, but Bob's got a kid now. So Bob has no time to make tours.
I do have
Bob.
a kid.
Bob
Bob
puts,
was just talking about buying a brand new truck. He's
Yeah.
got
that's
plenty of
he
time.
needs that because he's a dad now.
He
needs
wants
a
to
safe, he
tow
needs a good
everybody's
truck.
cars.
Doesn't want to break down on 495 with a baby in the back. You
So
get
how
one.
did-
We
how
gotta
did
get you one
your
of those
cars do
baby
this
on board
weekend?
stickers,
What?
Bob.
How'd your dwarfs do this weekend?
Did good. Yeah, Harris won with the 60 car, and Cole did really good with the 36. He had a flat.
That car is awesome looking. I love the
I've
look of that
always
body
loved
on that.
car.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous car.
With the 36?
The 36
Yeah,
is
60
awesome
is
looking.
very odd colors.
Yeah, that 36
Yeah.
is
Like
sleek.
80s. It screams 80s
Yeah,
colors.
it does. It screams Justin Harris.
Yes. The bald bandit himself.
He did really well in the street stock. I was
Yeah,
surprised.
he did real good.
And he hasn't been in one before.
No.
Well, to be fair, he did get beat by a crate motor metric car. So
I'll tell you, I saw the clock. That metric car, crate motor metric car, was
That car's fast.
That
He
thing-
was
that thing was
he
moving
was
moving up.
fast.
He
Brandon
could,
had
he
that
could come
thing.
off the corner so hard, it
was
was
good.
like, oh boy.
I'll tell you, I think that's what street stocks need. I think they need the metric car to look alive and well out there. And Brandon did a good job at that on Saturday.
He did a great job.
I love when you see that style car or the old Camaros
Oh, they're so
picking
cool.
up on them.
I'll
I
tell you,
miss them.
those two cars were like the most beautiful cars, and like they are like the perfect cars that need. That was a nice Monte Carlo SS body and Justin's Camaro
Yeah,
body of that thing.
They look
those
like
things,
street stocks.
they look like street stocks. They were cool.
You know what I liked? What was that? That 45. It had an old Buick body on it.
I
yeah.
saw the pictures. Yes, I did like that.
What is his name?
Well, the reason why I say that is because my dad has a poster of like when those bodies came out at his junkyard, just hanging there, and it's the same exact body. I'm like, that is cool.
I love the look of that car.
Oh yeah.
What a, I
I
mean,
guarantee that Ryan Bell probably has 5 bodies of cars like that down over this bank by his house because he's got like he said he has got like a junkyard of cars there.
Well, back when I had my street stocks, there was a guy out west that was making
Adam
them-
Maynard.
That's it. He was making 55 Chevy bodies or 57 Chevy bodies.
oh yeah, I remember.
And
that, yeah.
I'm like, dude, I really want that, but I'm like, that's probably gonna cost an arm and a leg, and I just never did.
Didn't you message him?
I did message him, yeah, but I didn't have the cojones to pull the trigger and get
So
one.
speaking of the Snowman Derby, we got the big Snowball Derby, the Super Bowl of stock
Yep.
car racing for us short trackers, and our hometown hero, Mr. Derek Griffith's down there. I think they were down there today testing with the new car. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
He was
car
down there.
is slick. Oh, I'm looking at that 45 right now. Buick body. That thing is cool.
I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. I haven't talked to Derek since he's been down there, but
Yeah, I know that. I think today there was a lot of them down there. I know. I mean, we all. I'm sure everybody heard that with Ty Majeski getting the. That was kind of unfortunate to see, but he got the DQ there.
yeah.
Over the weekend, and so they rolled right over to theirs, and a lot of big names. This is one absolutely star-packed field for the Snowball. You got Noah's in there. You got Koslowski. I think is Josh Berry in there as well. I think Josh Berry's
yeah, I
got,
think
got,
so.
got
I
a
read
ride. I think Hocevar. I think there's some big names. This is
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
a great race, and you got Derek Thorne, who's been, I think, last year he was on the pole for the Snowflake and the Derby, won the Snowflake, and drove through on the Derby there. But
I feel like Kevin could be like an ESPN announcer.
He is. He's the ESPN side of this.
All right, so I'm looking at a picture of the brand new
I am the
Fury
good-looking
for Derek
side of
You get a
Griffith.
piece of paper.
I
a
am the
piece of paper you
good-looking
can, like-
side of this.
Yep.
The one problem I see on this car, Derek, is there is no wheelman sticker on it.
Well, it's
Oh, there
brand
isn't?
new, isn't it?
It's brand
Brand new. I think they just rolled that thing right out of the
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, it's brand
Dolly
new. It's-
posted, look
it's
at this.
literally
Look at this
brand
car
new.
smell. That car is so sick looking.
Now he has to put it right over the 12.
Put it right.
huge.
No, put it right on the top of the G, right there.
Right on the top of the G.
Yeah,
He's a top G.
top G, man.
G unit.
That car is slick looking. I love that.
I like that it's just clean. I
Mhm.
love a clean car.
Yep.
I mean, I'll tell you whose car is gorgeous. And another Northerner going down there is Johnny Clark. Have you seen his car?
I haven't seen that one yet. What does it look
Oh.
like?
His car is he has two of them. The white one has like Santa and the reindeer on the side of it, and it's just gorgeous. That car.
Another
is
one-
beautiful.
Oh my God, this thing is awesome.
Which one is that? Johnny Clark's?
Yeah,
Yeah, the white one.
the white one is
Yeah,
awesome.
it is
I love.
gorgeous.
Derek did this a couple years ago.
did,
He
yeah.
had that Christmas one too.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
And then who was it? William Byron's car is beautiful.
Yeah, I think
too.
that's the one I seen.
Yeah, his car was good. I love. This is just a great race. I look forward to this one every year.
I really
I've
hope
never
Derek
been.
gets- I really hope Derek's luck turns around. He's
I
I
hope
wanted to
so.
go. I wanted
Oh,
to
I
go,
hope
but,
so.
but Ben didn't want to go. so
Really?
we're not-
You're the one that was like, I can't.
Don't listen to him.
can't.
Look who you're listening to. Don't
Hey, you
listen to him.
guys,
He
I
lies.
can't.
I called him and said, Ben, we should go to the Derby. He says,
Really?
I can't.
We were on the, show
wife-
last
the
week. I
wife
said,
won't
let's
let
do
me-
this.
I know, and you backed out over the week. I don't know what's
you
up.
I punched
backed
my
out.
leg.
Sorry. Well, but I don't know what happened. But he backed out. I called him this week, and he said, no, I can't do it. The wife won't
You're
let
not
me."
going?
No, he doesn't want to go.
I can't now.
I'm hosting this. I'm hosting the Snowman Derby, so I can't go. Sorry, guys. Important stuff. I am going to try.
He
Freedom
did
Factory,
call
though.
me. I had my daughter's recital this week, and I couldn't
Yeah.
go.
You guys were all about this 2 weeks ago. You're
Trust
like,
me.
we're going, we're partying.
I,
Now it's-
I want to go, but I got to actually do my real job and try and make some money.
nah, that's overrated.
Don't remember in the winter.
Let's not forget that I was at Ben's all day when we were playing iRacing.
No.
So let's not forget
Yeah.
this.
No, we weren't playing iRacing. We were fixing it. And then right when we left, I had to do some errands, and then I came here.
I know. I'm up
Some
front.
errands.
You were here not too long after me. I literally stopped at McDonald's and came here, and you rolled in like 5 minutes after me.
No, I didn't.
You were not far behind me.
No, I was further than that.
All right, guys, we'll settle this right now
Oh
because
my
we have a
God.
digital door. Ben clocked in the door at.
I hope it's
Dun,
5
dun,
minutes.
dun.
I hope it's 5 minutes. I hope it's 4 minutes.
No,
I know. I'm like sitting here trying to figure out.
No. It was longer than
We
that.
were all here pretty early today, actually.
Because you left my house, and then I went to Manchester, and then I went to.
Mark opened the door at 16:56. Ben unlocked the door with his card at 17:02. Kevin got here at 18:04, and then you got here at 18:08.
Fake news. Fake
So
news.
we were very, very closely
fake
timed
news.
to each
No
other.
fake news.
So 6 minutes, Ben?
6
Fake
minutes.
news.
Well, it wasn't to 5. Apparently, Mark was lying.
Yeah,
Mark,
liar.
5 minutes.
That was 1 extra minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our door keeps track of when it opens.
Unbelievable, Mark.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, as soon as ice freezes too, I always have ice racing in my house too,
I
which
know.
is pretty fun.
Why,
Hey,
you,
Mark,
are you on the water?
Yeah,
The only problem is I don't have anything to race this year.
I have plenty of stuff.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, you're
you want to bring that? Yeah, you want to bring that old race sled?
you're really rough on stuff though, Ben.
What do you mean I'm rough on stuff?
Remember when-
There's
so-
no walls. There's no walls
so-
from the hit. He's
So
fine.
I raced a 3-wheeler at Jolly Rogers in Leominster, New Hampshire, and
Love that place.
That doesn't sound safe.
oh, it's so fun.
A 3-wheeler.
But anyway, so Ben's like, I want a 3-wheeler. I'm like, Ben, they're kind of,
Oh,
they're a lot to
come on.
ride. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna buy one. So Ben went out, bought one. As soon as he first corner, Ben tumbling. I'm like, Jesus. Then he goes and gets this vintage snowmobile he
I
has.
can so see
hey.
this all happening.
Yeah.
Then he's got this vintage snowmobile. It's a-
that was totally my fault.
it's a
on that one.
vintage race snowmobile.
From
So
like
boy.
It's
1976.
nostalgic.
that doesn't turn.
It-
And Ben comes out, doesn't turn. There he goes. Barrel rolling again.
No. It turns. The only problem is I didn't adjust the tensioner, the belt on the bottom.
I thought it was just.
So
a
it
speedway.
just you turn the thing and it just goes straight.
But yeah, last year at one point I had 75 bikes at my house,
What do you mean bikes?
like 3-wheelers, 4-wheels, and stuff.
75?
Yeah.
Where,
Jeez.
where do you live? At Holland's?
No, I live in Hudson.
No, Holland's Junkyard. Is that where you live? Like
Oh, no.
75? That's crazy.
Yeah, they all park right in the backyard.
Hope the town ain't listening.
Ben has no fear either, though. Just
I'm stupid.
I'm going to-
That's the thing. I'm stupid.
I was riding with you last year, maybe in your Jeep, and the road to your house is like straight and like a mile long. You're like, this thing's fast, and then you floor it, and I'm like sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm starting to grip things because we're still flying, and then like it turns to dirt, and Ben just guns it even more, and I'm like,
Right.
I'm gonna
It's all
die.
wheel drive.
No.
That thing is awesome. Probably one of my favorite vehicles I've ever been in was your Jeep.
That vehicle doesn't make sense, but I'm so glad that they made it. That's the best way to describe it.
Oh yes. So, all right. So somebody in chat said that somebody had tried this. So they bring back the old late models and put newer style motor. Somebody did that with the classic Pro Stock division or something like that.
Oh
it
yeah,
failed.
the steel body series.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
would have
yeah,
been
yeah.
cool. People are saying like, "Oh, somebody should try it." They did.
They did.
They
Nope.
did, yeah.
Big
Yeah,
fail.
I think they only had like 4 cars.
Yeah.
It was like a mini stock race.
They were.
Yeah. Well,
Bob
okay,
said it.
hold on.
Bob said
So
it.
Nathan Kelly put it on. He had a whole thing, and this is when I got out of my Outlaw Cup. I was just sitting there, and
Sorry.
was
I
that
keep
you,
playing with
Kevin?
this thing.
That was
Oh,
downtown.
Sorry.
And the rule is it has to have a steel body. Well, my car's it's an aluminum body, but it looks like a Camaro. So I said, Nathan, this is what I have. Can
That's
I
right.
use it?
Baldwin had the LL. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baldwin had the
That's what it
LL,
was.
and I said,
Still
look,
has it.
you know, and I'm like, look, can I use this? And he goes, no, it doesn't have a steel body. I go, well, I mean, you only have like 4 cars, so I mean, you want me to just, I'll putt around the back, and
You
I'll
would have
just,
been in the back anyways. You don't have to
I
putt
know.
around.
I know.
That's not nice.
Hey, whatever.
So
I'm used
mean.
to it.
So
Man, so that is
But
mean.
no, they only had.
why
3
don't they
cars.
do that and just put like one of those like five star or Duraflex like Monte Carlo bodies? Do something like that where you can, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool to watch the old cars go around, but they need to actually race in order for.
They do.
like, actually
Needs to be
cool.
competitive.
No, it just
Need-
needs to be an outlaw class.
There needs to be an
Yeah.
outlaw class. Bob, I agree with you in this
I
one.
love the outlaws.
I agree.
I think it's the best thing ever.
I've been saying that for
Oh, I love the
ever.
outlaws.
That I think is a ship that
In
will
the
never
chat,
come back.
let us know how you
No,
feel.
they're all saying that in the chat.
Let Ben know how you
That's what
feel.
they're all saying.
I think there should be an outlaw class.
I mean,
no points, just races. There's a handful of races, no points. All these guys can take their old,
A rich man's
pro
Enduro.
stocks or whatever.
yeah, whatever, and just go out and have a good time and just
That would be fun.
It would
yeah,
be fun.
huge horsepower, small tire,
So
awesome.
pretty much like a run with your brung, but all year round.
Kinda, but more.
Wasn't
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
I
you-
pushing this not too long
You
ago?
don't. You don't
you are.
want the side panels and all. You just.
No,
you, like,
just
yeah.
old pro stocks,
pro
old
stocks, yeah.
outlaws, all that
Exactly,
stuff.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't even care if it's a street stock.
The only thing
Put a
I would
big motor in
the
it,
only thing
let's
I would
go.
probably say to simplify to dumb it up, maybe some kind of shock roll. So you don't got
Or either,
bump stops and all
or you
this.
know what you do? No, seriously, put them on a small tire. Because like when Old Man Weber used to do it, you could have whatever you wanted, but you literally had a street stock tire.
Yeah, but I don't think you can run coilovers on the Outlaws.
Well,
Coilovers?
so
No,
that's the
coilovers
problem.
in the back.
Yeah, you couldn't run front
but-
coilovers though. You had to run those coilover eliminators.
Yeah.
Remember? I think.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure.
That's
no,
like the sportsman.
maybe.
That's like
Yeah,
the.
I think so.
Yeah, see, now that you mention yeah, you're right.
So the element. That's how the late model sportsmen are, unless you have a ACT car.
Yeah, they have to do
Yeah.
those
So,
coilover eliminators. or whatever.
with that, Bob, you're kind of getting away from the old pro stocks. You almost need to just keep it simple. Shock rule.
I wouldn't even do that. I would just like a carburetor rule.
Yeah, carburetor rule.
Tire
That's
rule.
it.
No motor rule.
What did you name my race? The Beaudry something?
Carburetor and tires.
I don't know. I can't remember.
It was something funny.
And put 'em on
But
an
my
8-inch
my rules was nothing. Show up and race and just have fun.
You gotta have like
I don't
five.
even
You gotta have
care.
like 5 rules.
Put them on 8-inch slicks.
5 rules. That's
Yeah,
it.
you
I
can
do
do-
I do the Hudson rules: gloves, shirt, pants, helmet.
You could do
You're good.
tires with carburetor and left side or something.
Yeah. Or overall.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love when the Outlaws, when they'd be, you remember when you were in it,
Oh, yeah.
20 Outlaws, and there was just, each of them had 1,000 horsepower, and it was just the coolest thing in the world to watch them do 25 laps.
All right, so we've had more chat message. The chat has gone more crazy for this than me talking about food, and that usually gets a lot
That's
of chat
wild.
messages.
Well, the problem.
All right, so let me now. This is not
Ben is-
binding or anything.
Ben is so
is there
angry right now.
interest for something like
No,
this? For a one-off race or something in chat? Is there interest for something
Bob
like
and
this
I will buy one.
to happen at like
Bob and I will build one.
whatever? Lee does
Honestly,
this
okay,
year?
look, in all seriousness, if you wanted to guys have something similar to this would have to be at almost like the end of the year type of thing.
Yeah.
What the runway brung is. And honestly, Oktoberfest would probably be the best for it.
So you're talking a
Oh.
1 race deal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
No, I think there
Nah.
should be a couple.
Yeah, I think it should
Well,
be
the only problem is that now
maybe like 5. Maybe start with 5. See how it goes.
okay, but here's the thing. Now you're adding
4.
another division.
No, it's not a division.
Dude, NASTRA has no more than
Run-
like 7 divisions.
Okay, run 1 race at each track.
But it's not a
you
division
go.
because there's no points. It's just a race.
How about that, Bob? 1 race,
that's true.
1
Like,
race.
people
each
are saying
track.
no on Lee. They want it at Hudson.
Of
They say
course they
Hudson
do.
is where you want to
Because
race
Hudson
this.
Outlaws was the coolest thing to watch.
Look,
Don't
you know
we
what?
have a day of destruction? Maybe we could.
If I could do 1 race there, maybe I'll have to talk
We
to
could do
Grant.
like a Memorial Day.
Steve
like a
Grant is
Monday
in
race or
chat,
something.
so just so you
Yeah,
know,
we do
Steve
that.
Grant's all in. He's in chat. He
Of
says,
course-
"Let's
of
do
course
this."
He is. Of course he is.
But it's just
Steve says he also
Steve-
has 17 new divisions.
I was going
this
to say,
year.
Steve would have 17 divisions every week.
I love
And
Steve.
he'd have Ben on all kinds of meds. We don't need that.
because I don't care what anybody
I'm
says.
close to needing meds already.
I know, exactly.
Anybody that's in the pits or anybody that's at the racetrack, as soon as those Outlaws hit the track, people are watching that because it is awesome. And especially for people that have these old pro stocks and stuff that are sitting
There's a
in their
ton of them.
garage.
Yeah, there's a ton of them around.
You know what I mean? If they can go out and just have a good time in it,
I'll
awesome.
tell you, I'd buy one.
Oh, I'd love to watch that. I
be
love
fun.
the Outlaws.
I have an idea. I'm gonna have to talk to Grant after the race, after
I mean,
the
if anything,
show.
you
I have
might,
an idea.
If anything, you might have to, try and stick him on like a late model tire or something.
8-inch
Yeah,
slick.
put them in 8-inch slick. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
8-inch slick.
I remember I used to love when Ben's Outlaw would come down the front stretch because he had door exit up in the middle of the door, and the thing had way too much horsepower. It used to sound so. And,
And
he
I
used to
had,
get
I
so
had
close
no
to the
talent
wall.
with that thing. so.
You don't need
Ben,
talent, Ben.
You were pretty good in it. Your
Nah.
dad
Is that
just
the
went-
one?
Hold on,
Pork
you
chop
won a
was
hold on,
driving?
you won a championship in it.
Dude,
didn't
that
you?
was
I
pure
would-
luck.
I
No,
wouldn't
no,
say
no,
that.
no, no. That was luck. That was pure luck.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know the backstory there.
You
I'm
see,
just,
what happened was
Webber
that
started him on the pole every week.
no. This time I started in the back, but Todd Warren blew his motor up, and it was me,
He
Todd
blew
Warren.
out 6 motors.
Yeah, but it was me, Todd Warren, and Pork Chop.
Yeah.
And Pork Chop got in front of me, and then I just saw red because I was so pissed.
Yeah, Ben got it.
And yeah, I pretty much pushed him down the front and back stretch the whole time.
But Outlaws, I don't care what anybody says. That was I lose because you know what I mean.
Someone from Claremont has my old Outlaw now.
It's 25 laps of way too much horsepower. It's just
yeah.
the coolest thing to watch.
You need to put wheelie bars on them pretty much when they're going down the street.
maybe in your car.
Oh man, I remember watching Ben. He'd be middle of straightaway and just the thing would just he'd hammer it and it would just burn the tires. I'm like, Jesus.
That's awesome.
All right, so I just sent my message to the person that I'll have to discuss with you after because they are all in on my idea. So
Ben is really upset with us all. Ben, don't pull a Bob. Don't do that.
Oh wow, I can hear that. That's terrible.
It's terrible.
It is terrible.
Sorry
Terrible.
guys.
It's okay.
Oh, and that's terrible too.
That
Who's
is
that?
that's him.
that would be Mr.
Oh.
Steve Grand
Tell-
punching
Oh
in
my
privately
Listen,
with things that he thinks
listen.
are my ideas that are good.
look, you know,
I'll fill you in after. You'll be all for this. You will be all for it.
I mean, you know, you can
Okay,
probably,
guys, like, my phone is like literally people are
you
like
could probably get away with it at
me
Hudson.
now
I think.
like about this.
It's a great idea. It's a great division.
Oh no, the idea that me and somebody just discussed. We'll talk
Well, then
about
why
it after.
can't you?
This is a great
Is
idea.
it being discussed in chat or is it just in a private message?
Private messages.
okay,
I'll
never mind,
fill you
never
in
mind.
because it involves a couple people, so I have to get permission.
It's awesome. I love it. I love Outlaws.
Who's your GM?
What?
It was Steve Grant.
Bring back the Outlaws.
well, here's the thing. It was Steve Grant.
It
I'm
was.
now looking for there's a job opening for
Love it.
GM at Hudson
Steve
Speedway.
Grant, we love you, buddy.
I love the Outlaws.
Oh my! I love winding Ben up because at the end of the day, if people don't realize, Ben is probably one of the coolest sports when it comes to racing. Like he's a racer, so
He
have
loves
to.
racing.
I have
Yeah.
to. I have to let all this stuff roll off me, or else I was going to go nuts.
Honestly,
you will actually. This is what you'll do because I've known you long enough now. You'll be like, this is going to cost me money. This is going to be this. But that's going to be really cool.
Yep, 100%.
Well,
Yeah, let's do this. That's kind of how you
well,
go.
No. See, here's the thing. I was actually going to keep this a surprise, but me just being the big mouth that I am. So at Lee, I don't know if it's going to be.
I know what you're going to say. No, keep that a surprise.
No. Which one?
The thing
What
on
thing?
the phone today. Don't mention that.
Thing on the phone.
Is this the 2 Tuesdays from now or something?
Listen,
No.
you guys have withholding way too much
Yeah,
stuff. I
seriously.
don't need to hold.
I know nothing.
I thought we were in the gated community here. What happened?
What thing on the phone?
I feel so let just not
Shoot
include
me
it.
a text and
Shoot me a
Is
text.
it bad when people? The funny thing people say is like, I thought you guys are you, especially. I thought you were in different rooms. Like I said that at
No.
that a bunch of.
We
I
just
could
mentally.
reach out and almost
we're,
touch Ben and.
we're mentally in different rooms.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna text Ben right now.
Ben,
What?
don't throw your phone down, but just
No.
pick it up.
I want to know what. God, I can't remember a damn thing.
But honestly,
Hopefully, I sent that to you. No.
No, I
he
gotta-
sent it to
That's
the
in.
chat.
He's in the chat. It's in the chat. Well, now everybody knows
Oh,
except for us.
no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't mention that. That's cool.
no. So me being the prick that I am,
Uh oh.
I want.
I agree. I agree.
I love Hudson. I love it with all my heart. I do, but it just can't hold a massive event that I want to do. So now that I'm getting Lee, no word of a lie. I want to do whatever division. I don't know. I want it to be $100,000 to win.
mini stocks.
Holy smokes!
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So
no,
hold on.
seriously. One of these days.
That needs a.
Seriously,
Holy crap.
One of these days.
mini
I
stocks.
don't know
Definitely
when.
mini stocks. Definitely mini stocks.
No, even that.
Don't even tell me it's dwarf cars.
No.
Don't
No.
even tell me it's freaking
Even if
dwarf
it's not
cars.
$100,000 to win, but like $100,000 in person.
And Ben's gonna have the whole field of cars covered. He's gonna have a car.
No, like seriously, I want to do something massive to just kind of.
Holy moly!
No, because think of it. What's?
Pure stocks.
Oh my God, no. So no, like look. In all seriousness, look what's around. Look at the Snowball Derby. It's massive, right?
We're being told Crown Vic Derby.
Hold
Oh my
on.
God,
The
no.
Snowball Derby doesn't pay enough.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
But what I'm saying is, but look at the
20,
recognition
25
it's
grand,
getting.
something like that.
Look at the
it. You're right.
recognition.
Yeah,
Look at
Ben.
the
If you put up $100,000, yeah, you're gonna get recognition. I promise you.
Yeah,
that.
No,
you
but
will-
what I'm
you will
saying
get
is
it all.
it'll drag the big guys to
It
come
will.
up.
The Stephen Nassies and the Majestic.
Well, what is your what is your division that's new this year or last year at Lee?
It was
Pro
pro
stocks.
stocks.
And those things are awesome there.
I know, but like I said, I don't want to step on the tours and stuff. So it's just, it'd be one of those things where I want to do something massive there, like something huge. Like, what the hell is this guy think? Is he on crack? Maybe, I don't know.
We
They
already
already
think that anyway.
That when they saw the Xfinity series,
we
they're
already
like,
thought
"Wait, what's
that."
this?
Truck series.
No, I want to do something massive like that. And I don't know what yet. But it'd
I
be
love the thinking though.
but it'd be a monstrous purse.
It would have to be.
It'd have to be honestly like a full weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I honestly
So-
think you need one of those shows like they do down south like that. That's the 3
That's
day.
just-
Yeah.
You get something like that up here, and now you know. 'cause-
Well, like we were talking earlier, the Freedom Factory is a 3-day event, and the pits are filled with mini stocks, the whole pits, and it's like, this is insane.
So
Where are all these cars
I'm
come
going to
from?
tell you, Ben. One of the things, at least that I hear from people, let's use the Snowball Derby for example, because that's the what you're looking to do. You're looking to be that big. The one thing I hear is the cost, right? You'd have to find a way to manage the cost. So like these guys are going on, like Derek said, he drops like $25,000 to go to the Derby. So I just saw Ty Majeski had a post that he was going to some race. It paid $20,000 to win. It was a one set of tire race with 125 or 128 laps. I think it was the one they just raced actually this weekend. And it was a one set, so you'd have to find a way. I think that'll help draw more people. I mean, you lose the tire money, but you'll gain back gate money.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just
well, and the cool thing is that
entry fees, things like you can make it up elsewhere.
well, usually, and the cool thing about this, if you had something like honestly, when I used to go down for speed weeks, we'd hit other tracks while we're down there. You have the car. I mean, we literally hit up a bunch of different tracks. So, yeah, you have one giant race at one track, but all the other tracks, you might get other people that come a week and a half early or 2 weeks early or a week after, and they just go race at another track just because, hey, why not? We're here.
I agree with Dan in chat that you can't compare stuff up here to the Freedom Factory because they have a huge YouTube presence. But
Exactly. Well, that's
$100,000 to
that's
win on
why-
something that
it'll bring
we
it-
why
it'll
we
bring
have
the
you here,
presence.
Mark.
we have some stuff. I can't divulge too much. We have some stuff in the works that people are gonna like.
And honestly, and if people don't know me yet, I either go, I don't do it, or I go full bore.
Well, you just jumped in the pool head first, and the pool's on fire. So
Yeah,
you're
pretty
good.
much.
You're
Like
good.
I said though, if when I go to Freedom Factory this year, if you do come, we can really get into talking to everybody that's going to be there and really make this something. You know what I mean? And whatever division you decide to pick, which should be mini stocks, obviously, but whatever division you
Jesus.
decide to pick, you know what I mean?
Could you
Everybody-
imagine $100,000 to win mini stock
might
race
get
with
8.
7
You
cars?
might get 8 cars. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
I
epic.
would cry so bad.
You would have 300 mini stocks. I
And
guarantee.
we don't
it.
want 300 mini stocks.
But see, but if
And start
You-
every
you-
one of them.
You would hear them from Rhode Island. We're all set.
Oh my God, that sound.
Everybody at 11,000 RPM, we're good. We don't need that.
But the thing is, if I were to do it, I'd have to start promoting it now, just so that it would be around the whole offseason. Because you'd get guys building cars for whatever division
Well,
whatever. I
honestly,
choose.
you could do even a build up. You could do a smaller purse, a large purse, but a smaller purse this year, and see how it turns out.
Oh yeah,
And
but
then
like
you
I
could-
said, what I like to do is that Lee is gonna be the first year, year of me running it or owning it. So I kind of you see me when I did Hudson. I didn't really change much, and I just kind of figured out how it worked, and then okay, now this would work that I thought would work, and this didn't work. So I don't know. I like to try to do like a 1 year kind of
It's called getting your feet wet.
exactly.
With 100 grand.
With 100 grand. Definitely mini stocks.
Oh my God, no.
All right, so yeah,
Armin can't race.
Eric Lanu said make it a 3-day event with like 4 to 5. I think 4 to 5 divisions is too much.
Yeah, I agree. 2 to
Because
2,
it-
maybe
well,
3.
yeah, you'd
Have
have
to
to
do
make
two.
it 2 or
Yeah.
3 max.
Yeah, max.
Can't even do 3 because when you do such a big thing like that,
You're right. You're
You're
gonna
gonna
get
have so many
300
of them.
cars.
No. So
Yeah.
I think you do 3, but you do kind of like they're doing this weekend. They have the Snowflake on Saturday, and they have the Snowball on
Well,
Sunday.
you can also do too. Like, okay, let's just say
You can make the B main like into a huge
Well, no, what
race.
you could do is you just do like what how they do in Oktoberfest is that Friday is practice, and then they have like the lower end divisions and stuff. They have their race then, and then usually Saturday is like the mid to
I
the
like
higher
this.
race.
I like this one. Hold on,
Oh,
just
God,
because
here
it's
we go.
funny. Joe Kentel, Julia, they're looking to pay you $100 grand to beat Bob again in your mini stock next year.
she cheated.
Oh,
Did she really?
No. You know what's crazy though? So she did really good. That was her first time coming to Hudson. She did beat me. I whatever it was, she beat me. But we roll off the racetrack and she goes around tech to go onto the scales, and her left front lower control arm snaps in half. I'm like, oh
That
my
is
God,
luck.
did you get lucky?
That is
yeah.
lucky.
That's very lucky.
But she did a great job. But I don't care if she beat me because that day I beat Ricky and Gordon. No problem.
I thought you beat Gordon every time. You said.
Well,
Yeah.
he beat me once at Don Hayes because he drove me like a dink. But it was a combined, so I beat him for the day because I spanked him in the second one.
Whoa, the wrong show. Wrong
get-
show.
That's in the other room, Bob.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Across the hallway.
Gordon knows he ain't got nothing at Hudson.
Don't ever bring Gordon in here.
So
'cause
now the fire is thinking like not just like Ben is right.
we're
though.
all over the place. We won from a new division.
This is what
$100,000
we're-
race.
this
we're
is what
doing
we're doing.
Go-kart race, iRacing. We're doing everything. Cletus who?
Let me ask you a question. When you're talking with your buddies, this is our show notes for today. We brought none.
Yeah.
I was helping Ben today.
I asked you this when we started.
Yeah,
so
we
go
have
to the show
nothing.
notes. You like it's
We
right
don't
in-
need it. So at the end of the day, at this point, there's no races going on. We're having fun and we're just talking about racing with our racing friends, and all the people in chat are joining in.
I'll tell you what. If you make $100,000 purse, Ben, I really don't think you could do 3 divisions. You're gonna get.
No, it'd have to be 2.
You're gonna
But-
get. I don't.
Yeah.
It might not be able to be 2. You are gonna get so many
No,
cars.
I think 2's good. I think you'd do good.
You're
with
going to end up with some really
Well,
top-notch
but that's
people.
the thing.
$100,000 for a race is huge.
Wait, what do they pay for Wheeling to win? At like New Hampshire's their biggest track. I think they get paid like 22 grand.
Yeah.
Something like that
I'm
to
going
win.
to tell you right now, the money, I feel like that money is going to go so much for whatever they pay out for Wheeling to show up at Lee. I feel like that 100K is going to go so much. I think the stands are going to be packed. The pits are going to be packed. It is going to be
Oh yeah.
absolute zoo.
It's gonna be insane.
It's going to be nuts.
I have some ideas.
Absolutely
Let's
dumb.
You know,
but-
Ben could have just started at like 50 and still been good.
No,
But
no,
it's
you
like,
don't.
nope, 100.
We should have told him 200.
I have
No,
actually
like I said,
Apparently, he's part of a cartel. We don't know
I
about it.
want you to do 100 grand each of your tracks.
Oh, look at this
Yeah,
right here.
okay.
You have a challenger now, Bob.
Who?
Kyle Templeton. I'm coming for you next season.
Where's
What?
He is
where's
moving
gonna
up.
Race?
Yeah, what's he?
What?
Mini stock.
I'm not worried about you. You can't even win a pure stock race.
Kyle,
shots
Bob.
fired.
Kyle, I'm rooting for you now, buddy. You go get him.
He'll probably beat me anyway.
Well, no, bear in mind, it could just be $100,000 in purse money too.
No. 100,000 first place. Everybody else gets nothing.
Here, I have ideas.
No, I'm thinking.
I have.
Ben, in my head, I had total purse.
Yeah,
That's-
you got to do it total.
That would probably make
Yeah.
more sense.
Yeah,
but even
but-
still, even if it's like still like 40 grand to win.
it's still
Oh, no,
more than
here, I have a
anybody.
question. So, what does a brand new Fury chassis cost?
60, I think. Is it?
No, Ben knows. He just bought one.
Well, hold on. He didn't.
35 or 40.
That was just a frame, though, right?
That was a roller.
I thought it was 60 complete. Is it?
Yeah, with a motor and everything.
Yeah, but that's
No,
motor. I'm talking
I'm-
roller.
I'm thinking a turnkey one's closer
Well,
to 80
so
or
roller's
90.
like 40.
No,
okay,
I think you're off.
I have some ideas. Imagine a purse where you could win a brand new Fury
Oh,
chassis.
God.
Imagine
That's
something like
actually
that.
not-
Or
bad.
you could win.
That is, or 40 grand.
Or you could win a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
Ben, look, he has a kid now, and all of a sudden he wants a house, not a race
I
car.
know. What happened to you,
He's
Bob?
grown up so much
What
in
happened?
the little time that we didn't
I
see him.
know,
Bob.
this is
This
weird.
is great.
He's talking about trucks.
I'm gonna win
and-
all the mini stock races.
He's got the My Baby on board sticker now on his
Yeah,
car outside.
Oh,
It's
you
amazing.
definitely need to put that on the mini.
He's even got the little sunblocker thing on
Yeah,
his
he
rear
does.
hatch
That's for
window.
him though. That's not for the kid.
So-
That's for him.
I love it.
2 weeks before the last race, I get in my mini stock and I'm putting my belts on. I'm going to put my steering wheel on, and I look up and I'm like, somebody zip tied a pacifier in my car.
I love it.
And I didn't know who it was forever. And then Ryan Carmen's dad came up to me. He's like, "Hey, see the pacifier?" I'm like, "Oh, no way!" So it's still in there. I'll bring that to Freedom Factory.
Oh, I love it. Hey, and on a side note, with the Snowman Derby this weekend, people that run these iRacing events, what do you want for laps on that? What do you think would be a good?
200.
400.
Wait, we're talking about iRacing here. Like I'm being serious. There's a lot of
If
people
you
in there.
include
How many
cautions,
laps?
500.
How many laps do you think for the feature? Just so I know.
Well,
I've never played iRacing. So
well, see, 'cause I did a high lap one, like 150 laps or something like that at New Smyrna, and it took a while, but I thought it was badass because
Do 100.
100 laps?
Yeah, do 100.
People are saying 150. So,
is that fun?
oh my god, it's so much fun.
Okay,
I've never tried it.
my old rig was fun. My new rig is way better. It's just I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And
Ben's also
I
has-
overdrive like I'm like in a regular car. It's great.
Ben's also has speakers all the way around you and below you.
Really?
So like you feel everything,
How-
you
how's
hear
like the pedal
everything.
feedback and stuff?
Oh, it's like so on the brake, I can adjust it on how much if I want it to be soft or I want it to be like rock hard.
So what was this thing? Couple $100?
No.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, add a couple zeros.
Yeah, add a 2 and then add a few more
Yeah, it's
zeros.
a few zeros actually.
It's well worth it.
Oh.
This is the coolest thing I've
It-
ever
it-
sat in.
Put it this way, like when the car fires up, the whole because the
Guess
the
what he has for a wheel?
The servos are all
MPI.
electric.
MPI.
Probably is.
Yeah, it's
Probably mine.
probably yours.
It was free. So that's how much it costs.
Yeah,
It was free.
exactly.
It's going to be a fixed setup, guys. They're asking to fix.
Yeah,
This
fix
one,
it.
I don't think we're going to live stream. I'm talking to a guy that's going to start broadcasting them because
What do you mean a fixed setup?
on,
So
on
like,
these.
on iRacing, you can adjust the setups and stuff. Where
Everybody's
this
car's the same.
Everyone's car is the same.
Yeah,
Or
all
you
the-
can just take like a base setup? Is
Yeah.
that what
Yeah,
it's
it's
Yeah,
base
base
setup,
setup,
and
yeah.
then but that's just it. You can't
you
adjust.
can't adjust on it. So my plan.
The only thing you adjust is like your brake bias and stuff like that.
So for people that are asking about the iRacing stuff, the plan to be, if this is something that's successful, we're going to do some fun events, and then we're going to launch the original Wheelman
Actually,
Street Stock Series.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you also should make it so that they can only get tires at a certain time.
Okay.
I know I've been to a couple leagues where like, yeah, you can only get 2 tires halfway through the race.
Okay.
And it's like a minimum, like you can only get like 2 or 4 tires during the race. That's it.
I was thinking no tires.
You can do that, but I mean, they're late models. They're going to burn them off.
So what? That's going to be awesome at the end.
So the first one we're gonna play and have some fun, but we want to try to make this as professional as we possibly can. So if this is successful and people are liking it, there's a guy that's willing to basically broadcast it just like we do our races at the racetrack. Have announcers, have the tickers, have everything like replays, all of that stuff.
Tony Quadros? I think he had a league going for.
I think they still do.
Yeah.
Does he really? Yeah.
And we'll broadcast it on all the NHSTRA channels. So that's the plan.
His timing was perfect. It was right around the COVID
Oh
stuff
yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
So he had it like broadcasted. It was on their YouTube. It was great. They did a good job with it.
All right, that's the plan here. He gave a couple suggestions because a lot of people are like this is going to turn into an S show, and it could. But I think if
that's our
it's-
community.
What else? It's
yeah.
like regular racing. Of
Exactly.
course
It's
it's
gonna
going to
turn
it's going to weed itself out because you're going to have people that start to have issues and they're just not going to be invited back. That's all.
Speaking of,
It'll have to run that way.
did you see me trolling Ryan Priest's Facebook page this weekend?
I did see that.
I
Yes,
did.
I did see
Never
that.
took
That
the
was
bait. Though.
good.
Never took the bait. I did buy a shirt though. I did.
He's
buy one.
missing out.
He is missing out.
You need what we need is someone with connections to get some of these shirts.
The bigger
to people.
so to lay the platform, the bigger wheelman gets the bigger the shirt. I mean, let's be honest. For whatever dollar I sold in shirts, I gave away way more of that in money alone. Never mind
Yes.
shirts. You know, we give away a lot of money, but the more money wheelman does, the better it is.
Let
for
me
me.
ask Milton Duran how much you did for him. Oh, that's right. He
I didn't
didn't show up
I
again
didn't give him a
today.
damn thing because he doesn't show up. So
Yeah, he didn't show up again today. All I heard is I'll be there today.
Yep, he told me that.
Sure.
Milton's not here.
Nope.
Nobody's here. Why don't we get an audience?
I don't
This
know.
is it. buddy.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
People
the
always
go-
say I want to
ghost
come
You know,
There's
down.
the
last
audience.
you weren't here last week. We had an audience.
Yeah,
and
we
all
had
of a
quite a
sudden,
few people
You show
here.
up, and now nobody's here anymore.
Also,
Thanks, Bob.
not as many views last week as when I'm on here either.
I gotta give Bob some credit. We did have 197 at one point live watching.
all Bob.
Interacting.
It's all Bob. I don't
Yeah.
blame him.
I
Look
know.
at this handsome devil over here.
They're like, what's he gonna say about Gordon Farnham tonight?
I'm kind of shocked the mini stock community is that large. To be honest with you, it's amazing. You know that he has 197 views with people watching with 4 cars, but
Yeah.
it's amazing.
It's just
So-
they're all afraid to come race with me.
I don't blame him.
If anybody has some suggestions with the iRacing stuff or has some ideas, send me a DM. You can send it to the NHSTRA page, send it to me personally. Anybody wants to help out, let me know. Right now, it's just going to be me and Colton. I think Colton really wants to race, so if I can get someone to give a hand, let me know. And holy crap, we're at an hour. That
Jeez.
flew by tonight. So
I did.
Bob's over there texting people.
It's Kyle Templeton.
Thanks for letting us know, Bob.
Oh,
He's saying he's sorry. He doesn't want me to get rough with him next year. He's apologizing.
all right. So Michaela said Cole Littlewood next week. Well, let me ask Cole Littlewood. Do you want to come in next week? Let me ask.
Because I'm actually out next week.
No, you left the info out. Yeah, Cole
right.
Littlewood. If you
Sorry,
want to
guys.
come hang out on the show, you can be the guest
You
next
get
week
the
if you'd
fuzzy
like.
seat, Cole. Look at that. Match your hair. Look at that.
Kyle Templeton says you're lying.
Imagine Cole sitting in the seat. It would so look like an 80s. I can't go there.
Hey,
All right, guys.
Hey, and if anybody wants to send some sponsor money to the 41 mini stock for Freedom Factory this year, you
Or-
can send it to me.
Or you can send it.
All right, next
Kyle
Monday
Templeton.
What
night.
happened to Perkins? I thought he was needing some money to.
Listen, you guys want to send money to someone that's going to do well, Bob,
Oh my God.
or at least finish.
All right, on the show next week, guys. Cole Littlewood.
Did
be
you
here
finish
next
last
Monday.
year?
I got 9th
Oh, you did?
He
Good
did.
job, Bob.
out of 68.
That's pretty good, buddy. I'm impressed.
That is not
Yeah,
bad.
That's pretty good. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Right there.
With a bent car.
With a
Because
bent
Perkins
car.
drove into me.
Good. Perkins.
I love you guys. This is the most fun you can have on a Monday night. So
It is.
we'll see you guys all Saturday at who are going to come onto the iRacing Saturday at 2.
I'm going to try.
And we're going to launch
I'll
that
be
race.
there.
And I think if you're a member of iRacing, you can actually just find this race and watch it too through there. But we're not going to broadcast this.
Andrew
It's
Harmon's
probably
going to be
a
so mad that it's a fixed setup.
yes. He has been saying that.
He's going to be
Yes.
so mad
Oh, yeah.
because he can't put a big motor in it.
Oh my God. Hey guys, thank you for coming in tonight. Congratulations on the new kid.
Yeah, hey, my kid just turned 2 weeks last week, and he can already get top 5 in the mini stocks.
Congratulations. There we go. Guys, we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.
See you later.